Welcome back to the Loan Arranger Radio Show with Bruce Woodburn CrossCountry Mortgage. I wanted to thank Cleve for coming in and joining me. That was great of him to pay a nice visit. And I want to thank all of you all for listening. Listen, I don't think you need to be looking at buying or selling a home right now to enjoy this show, because I'm going to bring some entertainment and some value to you that's going to keep you informed as to what's going on with your greatest investment. And it's not just your 401k. Yeah, your 401k's been doing pretty good this year. I got to say, they've broken some records. But home values have continued to rise. And since you got to own a home, you have to live somewhere. Why not just own it and gain value? You know, it's funny. I love success stories, and I love to hear my clients with their success stories. And I get calls from past clients. You know, I've been doing this for 35 years, so I have a lot of repeat customers. A lot of people come to me that, you know, I did their loan and then I did their kids' loans. Now I'm doing their grandkids' loans. So if you're interested in becoming a homeowner, or you want to seek to understand how to do it, I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to teach you how to do it. I will show you the things to be aware of. I'll show you the things to be cautious of. I'll show you the types of properties that are going to make you the most money. And I'm going to show you how to become wealthy as a landlord. You know, you don't have to make the most money to retire wealthy. And a lot of people think you do, because most people aren't going to make the type of income where you're going to retire with a lot of money. You're just probably not going to. And if you think about that, if most of you are living off of an income, let's just say you live off an income of, say, $100,000 a year, combined income, that's not a lot anymore. It sounds like a lot, but it's not a lot anymore. And let's just say over your lifetime, you were able to accumulate $500,000 in your 401k, right? 500 grand. Okay. Now that $500,000 is going to produce you an income of $25,000 a year in your retirement. You gonna be able to live off that? No. And if you can't live off that, you're depleting the 500. And that 500 is going to go in a matter of a few years, maybe 5, maybe 7. That's it. And the more you deplete it, the less you're making off of it, obviously, right? Well, real estate doesn't work that way. Real estate is different. Real estate, everyone has to have a home to live in. And with rents rising, it gives landlords a greater opportunity because you have a greater pool of people to choose from. I've got several rental properties. I wish I had more. I made some mistakes along the way. The two biggest mistakes I made is after the recession, after 2008, I didn't buy any homes. I should have bought as many homes as I could after that. Do you remember when prices were just, I mean, you could buy condos for $15,000. You could buy homes for $50,000. They just literally plummeted in value. Why? Because the mortgage industry was doing mortgages for people that should never have gotten a mortgage. That doesn't happen anymore. That does not. The irresponsibility of the market. Now, that was all the federal government and a company called Countrywide didn't have anything to do with CrossCountry Mortgage. Don't ever confuse us. Countrywide created these no income qualification loans, and they were horrible, and they got people into trouble. That doesn't exist. There is no such thing as a no income qualifying loan. We have alternative qualifying loans, but you always have to verify some type of income. All right. So I see housing prices continuing to rise. I think they're soft right now, and they're still going up 5%. But if you think you're going to wait, and I get people call me every day, nah, Bruce, I'm just going to wait for interest rates to drop. I'm going to tell you something. You are foolish. And I don't like calling people foolish, but it's a foolish thing you're doing. If you wait for rates to drop, you're waiting for the housing price to go up. You can't wait for housing prices to go up. You can't get them back down, but you can get your rate back down. So you buy now, you refi later. You buy now, you refi later. Listen, some people go, well, I don't want to refi. It's expensive. You don't pay any lender fees when you come back to me. So I got you covered. Listen, all you folks out there right now, I'm going to switch gears, because if you don't buy now, you will make a mistake. Even if you're a move-up buyer, if I can help you keep the one you have and buy another one because you got a 3% interest rate on one you have, what a beautiful rental property. What a beautiful rental property. Let's start your rental portfolio. I can show you how you can have 5 rentals going into retirement over the next 20 years. I'll have you buy 5 properties. That's just 5 in 20 years. Any of you can do that. 5 in 20 years. They're all will be free and clear on the 20th year, and you are not the one paying the mortgages down. Your tenants are. I'll show you how they're all free and clear in 20 years, and that will produce you an income between $15,000 and $30,000 a month in income. Now, will $15,000 and $30,000 a month in income help you in retirement? Sure. Put your Social Security in there. You got another $4,000. You're making 20 grand, 30 grand a month in income. You're going to be living large in retirement. The problem is so many people wait too long. They don't listen. They don't take action. You have to take action in this world. You're the only one that can do it. I can encourage you, but I can't motivate you. You have to motivate yourself. But listen, if it's something you want, you really want to do it, then you have to take action. And you have to get up off your butt. Go to my website and apply for your loan right now. Go to webringyouhome.com, webringyouhome.com. Finish that application. Send me your documents. Let's get everything set up. I'll show you how to do it. Then I'll set you up with a real estate agent. My real estate agents are vetted by me, and they will give you 25% of their buy-side commission back just by using my services. They don't pay me 1 red cent for that referral. I'm not going to refer you to somebody that pays me, because then they do a crappy job. I'm referring you to somebody that pays you. Pays you. That's how the Loan Arranger Real Estate Rebate Program works. 407-706-3313. I'm the Loan Arranger, Bruce Woodburn. Been in the mortgage business for 35 years. Closed tens of thousands of loan transactions. Going strong. I'm right here in your backyard. I'm one of the nation's largest producers of mortgages, and CrossCountry is the #1 in the United States. If you're in Tampa, listening to The Bone right now, call me at 813-213-4009. I love my boners out there. 813-213-4009 or webringyouhome.com. Got great real estate agents down there in Tampa area. My friend Brandon Rhymes. I got Lisa Ripley. Man, I've got tons of real estate agents down there. Abby, Jamie, gosh, just some crazy good people down there. Chris Thompson just closed a loan for him on one of his veterans. Then I've got my builders. So if you're looking in Lake County, listen, Lake County, or not, excuse me, Lakeland, not Lake County, Lakeland, Frostproof, Avon Park, Bartow, new construction, Southern Homes. Call me. I'll connect you with Southern Homes. Go by and see them if you're a realtor. Let them know the Loan Arranger sent you. Let them know that. They need to know what I'm doing for their business. Now, listen, I don't do this because they don't pay me. Not 1 red cent. Not 1 red cent do any of my builders pay me for this. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's a promise. They don't. I do it for 2 reasons. I find the builders that will work with my program, that are in alignment with my values, and I connect with them. If they're willing to pay closing costs and use my services, and they do a great job, because I vet them. I survey every client. How'd you like the builder? Did they respond to you? Did they build what you wanted? Did they do it when they said they were going to do it? How was their follow-up after they closed? You know, and some of these builders, not so much. You think they're great because there's these big production builders, but I'm telling you, I see clients get into it and they went, wow, they were great before. And then once I signed the contract, they turned into the devil woman. So listen, you want to connect with good people. I want you to see my friends at Southern Homes in Lakeland. Okay. Bartow, Frostproof, that area. You can buy homes from the mid 3s. I actually just did one this month in the 2s, believe it or not. I don't know if they have anything left in that price, but they go up to, they even have lakefront homes on Lake Walker and Bartow, beautiful lakefront homes running around $650, new construction. Then, and they, not only will they pay your closing costs, but they'll do a rate buy down, and they'll do a construction to perm, build on your own lot or on their lot. And they got a bunch of inventory homes. So you got everything to win in that area, growing area. Listen, a report came out last month. You heard me talk about it. Top 10 cities to become likely unaffordable. Lakeland, number 10. Orlando, number 9. So that means you should be buying as many properties as you can, because if they're going to become unaffordable, that means they're predicting that our values are going to skyrocket. So all of you goobers out there that are waiting for interest rates to drop, that's a foolish mistake. Stop making that mistake. Give your head a shake and give me a call, or go to webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com, and get your application made right away so we can get started. I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you. I'll teach you how to buy a home, negotiate a home, which ones to buy, which ones not to buy. I got a client right now. He was looking at buying a condo, and it's not even on the Fannie, Freddie, or HUD approval list. And I'm like, dude, big mistake. Condominiums are a real problem right now. And I'm not against condos, but if you own one, you better become involved in your HOA. If you want to buy one, you better make sure it's on the Fannie Mae approved list, the FHA approved list, or else your values are not going to hold. They're not going to hold. So I'm worried about condos. I'm worried about the insurance claims. I'm worried about all that stuff for condominiums. I won't own a condo in my portfolio of real estate unless I can buy it for pennies on the dollar. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I can't control the HOAs. If they have to fix something or their reserves are short, they're going to raise their assessments. They're going to raise their HOA fees, and I can't control it. And neither can you. So you better be involved in your HOA, and you better make sure your complex is Fannie and Freddie approved and HUD approved, or your values are not going to sustain themselves. All right, moving on to other things. First-time home buyers. Are you a first-time home buyer? What's a first-time home buyer? It means that you haven't owned a home in the last 3 years. That's all it means. Now, Hometown Heroes, I'm doing a ton of Hometown Heroes right now, you guys, but you better act, and you better act now, like today, because this is only going to last for 3 more weeks. That's all you're going to get out of this. 3 more weeks. You can get up to $35,000 in down payment assistance to cover your down payment, your closing costs. Now, here's the parameters. You got to have at least a 640 credit score. Okay. And you got to qualify for a mortgage. And you have to make less than $132,000 a year in most counties. Now, do you fall into that category? You're a first-time home buyer, meaning you have not owned a primary residence in the last 3 years. Now, veterans don't have to. They can own a primary. They're exempt from that rule. So, listen, up to $35,000 in down payment assistance. I'm getting a client in right now on a $350 house. They're getting in all in for less than $2,000. You can't rent a condo apartment for that. By the time you pay your first and last month's in security deposit, you can't do it. Call the loan arranger right now, 813-213-4009 or 407-706-3313 in Orlando, or go to my website at webringyouhome.com. Hey, you want to be an investor? I got hard money for you. Or I have DSCRs, debt service coverage ratio. You don't want to show your income. You want to leave your tax returns at home because you don't show any income anyway. Okay, that's fine. Self-employed, I don't care. I got a program called a DSCR. Well, all I need is the rent from the property you want to buy to be equal to the mortgage payment, and that's all you need for income to qualify. Now, you got to have okay credit. You can't have crappy credit. You got to have okay credit. And then for you that want to buy a primary or investment property and you're self-employed, I got a bank statement program. Bank statement, leave your tax returns at home. I'll look at your last 12 months business bank statements. I'll add up all the deposits and I'll use 50% of that as income. So if your business generates, let's just say $30,000 a month in revenue, I'll use $15,000 a month in income. If you don't qualify for that, then buy something smaller and we can get you going with that. Then I got a physician loan for all you physicians out there. No money down, no PMI. You heard me. No money down, no PMI if you're a physician. Come on. Can't beat that. All right. Then we've got in Orlando, Trinity Family Builders, one of my all-time favorite builders. If you want your closing costs paid and you want a great builder, you got Groveland, Mineola, Claremont, St. Cloud. Great builder. and they will pay your closing costs and do rate buy downs when you use the Loan Arranger for your financing. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Loan Arranger radio show. Go to WeBringYouHome.com and apply now, or call or text 813-213-4009, or Orlando 407-706-3313. When we come back, I'm going to tell you how to get a 3% lower than prevailing rate on your next mortgage. Don't go anywhere.